Hey guys, I'm Cupid. I have schizophrenia and I'm also studying to become a psychologist. If your brain is loud, chaotic, and weirdly poetic, yeah, same. Mine starts the day already mid-sentence, like I wake up and immediately need to know, is this anxiety or is this the universe being dramatic again? Then a song lyric hits, and suddenly I'm convinced the song knows my entire emotional damage timeline. I'll get an intrusive thought, pause, and ask my tarot deck, okay, what are you trying to show me? And somehow the answer matches the exact text, number, or sign I was avoiding all morning. Rude. That's why I stopped treating my sensitivity like a flaw. It's more like a weird little spiritual antenna. The same mind that feels too much is also the one catching patterns, music, and messages everyone else misses. That doesn't make it easy. It just means the intensity may be trying to speak in symbols, not symptoms. So when my brain gets loud, I don't just panic. I get curious and ask what it's pointing at. Sometimes it's a boundary I ignored. Sometimes it's grief. Sometimes it's a creative download in disguise. And honestly, that reframes the whole day. Suddenly, I'm not broken. I'm in conversation with something deeper. I still have messy thoughts. I just don't let them bully me into thinking they're the whole story. That's the difference. I'm not trying to delete the chaos. I'm trying to translate it. So when the spiral starts, I slow down, notice the pattern, and look for the meaning hiding underneath. Because my brain is not a mistake, it's a strange, sensitive, overqualified signal receiver. Some days that signal feels like a glitch. Other days it feels like pure magic with bad timing. Either way, I'm learning how to live with it instead of fighting it every single morning. And that has made my music, my tarot, and my whole life feel way more honest. Because when I stop calling it broken, I can finally hear what it's been trying to tell me. If your mind has always felt like too much, maybe it's also your most underrated gift. The trick isn't fixing the vibe. It's learning the language your own brain speaks in. For me, that language is synchronicities, songs, tarot, and a little bit of chaos for flavor. And yes, some days I'm still overwhelmed. I just don't shame myself for being sensitive anymore. That shift changed everything. Less self-hate, more curiosity, more meaning, more me. So if this feels familiar, welcome to the weird little club of people reading signs in real time. We are not alone, and we are definitely not the only ones turning spirals into insight. Sometimes the loud mind is the one with the clearest intuition. It just talks in riddles first. I've learned to trust the pause after the panic, because that's usually where the message shows up. It's not always comforting, but it is real, and it has saved me from dismissing myself. So now I keep listening, even when the signal is messy, because messy doesn't mean meaningless. If you need a sign today, you are not too much, and your mind may be carrying more wisdom than you think. Follow for more spiritual brain chaos. Hit the bell and comment portal if you want part 2. Let's pull a card for the day. All right, the Devil reversed. I know that people always think the Devil is such a bad card, but it's not necessarily. But reversed can sometimes mean the bad side of the card. But let's see. Reversed is releasing limiting beliefs, exploring dark thoughts, detachment, freedom, restoring control, resentment, lack of will. So what I'm getting from this card is that we need to release our limiting beliefs. So I know that a lot of people who who watch my videos, they still are stuck in the psychology realm. And I think what we need to do is we need to break away from that clinical side, that pathologizing side. We need to come free of that, and explore more into the spiritual realm. Exploring dark thoughts, detachment, freedom. So, you might be exploring some dark thoughts right now. It's possible. Some people out there might be. What we need to do is we need to detach from those dark thoughts. Freedom. So this card represents freedom. So, or this reversed represents freedom. So we're free from all of that stuff. We're restoring control, resentment, lack of will. Some of you might relate to some of these more than others. It just depends on, who we are in the collective. Thank you to all of my subscribers and followers for subscribing and following me. I really appreciate it. Keep sharing my videos. The more people I reach, the more people I can help. And I would love to help as many people as possible. Remember, I'm on 3 different platforms with these videos: YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. I have all kinds of different stuff on each platform, so please feel free to follow me on all 3 and check out my older posts. If there's anything you want me to talk about in my videos, please comment below and let me know. I will come up with a video for your topic. Be safe. Be safe, be good to yourselves, and as always, I love you guys. Bye.